Jay, could you gotta stop being stiff hip hop, Jay?
Yeah, man. Like, a nice guy, like for instance, a younger woman, they might want to have a hand around their throat. You know what I'm saying? That's,
What?
Whereas a nice guy, you might have to take
That's
his
so
hand.
extreme, though.
No, no,
No,
no.
right?
I mean, when you've
When
already accepted him, when y'all are already intimate, like y'all
yeah,
are
and
already
so you
on
know
that
what he's talking
page.
about. He ain't talking about just on
Context of that
GP.
story.
What I'm
He's talking
saying
about when the
is,
mood is right. That's what he's talking about.
right, exactly. Like Hank said, when the mood is right,
Mm-hmm.
you may like a hand around your throat, whereas a nice guy, you might have to take his hand and put it on your throat, and you'll be like, this is
My
whack. I had
life
to take
is
his hand.
so vanilla, apparently, because my God.
No, I
The
mean, but
reaction
then
was
that, but
everything, I have to tell you.
Yeah, I can understand what Louise saying. I've heard women describe men from New York. They think about the Timbs and think about the man with that edge. I've never been in New York, and I was in another city, and in Chicago we wear Timbs too. So I was asked, you from New York? It's they have this look. This Jay, are you in New York? Okay, I know
from
Chanel.
New
You
York, not
oh,
in New
New
York.
York. Okay, so you know what I'm talking about. Like
Yeah, I came to the
most of the
South for a
people.
reason.
Yeah. And then it's just about the way they talk too and how direct they are. I won't say all men, but they like it. Look at you, Chanel. You over there sitting there saying,
No, but
"You going
sometimes
for
they
those cat
go,
calls?" Because
sometimes they
it's not
go
about
too
the cat
hard.
call. It's just about how confident they approach it, and then they got the edge as well, and the thoughts that may be going through their head when that man is talking to them. So it might not be just to marry. It may just be like, I have had a long, rough week.
Yeah, you gotta also understand, like, when you hear it from some, like, look, this is why I said we have like animalistic tendencies, because me talking to someone directly, them hearing me, them feeling my presence, lanes a lot different than me sending a message saying hi, what I'm saying, hello, blah 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 blah, like, what's going on? I saw your picture, blah blah blah. Those messages tend to not get read. Those actually go to like the archive folder of like the black hole. You know what I'm saying? And I have women who have actually directly said this. A lot of them. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you just gotta cut to the chase, especially if you're gonna do the online thing. Just cut to the chase. Be like, look, what I'm saying? I saw a couple of pictures, I studied your videos and stuff like that. Look, I think we have a lot in common, blah blah blah. And just cut to the chase and just shoot your shot directly. You know what I'm saying? Trying to like meander and go the long route, man, you wasting time, man. Because by the time you're writing and typing this very sophisticated, thought out word, there's another dude that just said, "Yo, what up, shorty, man? Let's go out this weekend. I'm free. What you up to?" Wow.
Straight up, yo. Like,
You know what
hey,
I'm saying? Next thing you
tell
know,
your
like
roster.
the message is being sent as she's in the car heading to meet the other dude. So, like, timing is everything. Like,
Yeah, it is. Let me get to Angie. So, what are your thoughts about it? Women do not hate nice.
I mean, I would agree with that. Yeah, I think a man really needs to be secure in himself, and that displays if he is or not. If I sense that he is not confident in himself, his stance, his image, whatever it may be, especially as he's conducting a conversation, then that turns me off. Um, when it comes to niceness, I am agreeing with Sugar Curls. Like, I think it's real, not so much if this person is nice, it's just how much of the masculine energy are they putting out. And I need that masculine energy in order for me to give you that feminine energy. Because if I don't feel confident in you leading me as my man, then I'm not going to be attracted to you.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and go to Jay. A story to tell. What are your thoughts, sir? Women do not hate nice.
I mean, I think it depends on what stage of their life they're in. If they're in a younger stage, I think nice is viewed as safe, and safe is boring. You know, and that can get old really quick. When you're young, you're trying to live, you want some type of excitement. So safe is boring at times, but when you get older and you tired of the lights getting cut out and you tired of getting backslapped or wrestling with all of the spontaneous stuff that happens when you're young, you laugh backslap. I mean, yo, I'm just speaking. Some women have a different language. You know what I mean? So when you're tired of that stuff, a backslap is surprising. You know what I mean? So if a nice guy, no, I'm lying, but
Why is a
but
backslap spontaneous?
it's spontaneous. Like, yo, if what I'm saying is, when you're younger, you don't want to be able to predict the guy's every move or what he's gonna say or what he's gonna do. You don't want that. When you get older, being able to predict the guy's move is more comforting because you're at an age where you know that he's gonna be walking through this door about 6:30, 7 o'clock. You know that the lights are gonna be on. You know when you cut your TV on, the cable's gonna be worked, the bills are gonna be paid. You know, when you're younger, you don't appreciate things like that. So depending on the mental of the woman, if she's older, if she's younger, depends on what nice is to her. And to most people and most women I know at that age, nice was safe. You know what I'm saying? And I got a lot further along once I was able to balance it, because initially I was nice. You know what I'm saying? I held women on the pedestal. My homeboys used to always say, dog, you have to be who you are around us, around them. Stop being this nice, tight ass, buttoned up. What you do around us, do that around them. You'll get a lot further. So, I used to bring my representative. I got rid of the representative and they were right.
What?
Ladies, don't let your lights get cut off. Call on Tyrone.
Jay, you gotta stop being stiff hip hop, Jay.
Yeah, man. Like, a nice guy, like for instance, a younger woman, they might want to have a hand around their throat. You know what I'm saying? That's
what?
Whereas a nice guy, you might have to take his hand.
Though.
No. I mean, when you've already accepted him, when y'all are already intimate, like
yeah, and so you know what he's talking about. He ain't talking about just on GP.
What I'm
He's talking
saying
about when
is,
the mood is right. That's what he's talking about.
Right, exactly. Like Hank said, when the mood is right, you may like a hand around your throat. Whereas a nice guy, you might have to take his hand and put it on your throat, and you'll be like, this is whack. I had to take his hand.
Vanilla, apparently, because my God.
No, I mean, but then
everything I have to tell you.
You keep coming on Sundays. You won't be for long. I promise you that. Keep coming on Sundays.
But Chanel, that's good. You know what I'm saying? You found a person that matches that. I mean, everybody's different. I'm just saying. I'm from New York, where women are a lot harsher. They're a lot more aggressive. So
I hear when people try to dunk on New York. I'm from New York, but I'm from Queens, the more chill borough. We're like
Queens is China, yo.
all New Yorkers are rough and tough. Y'all need to stop. All New York women are not rough and tough. Some of us actually smile and are happy.
I'm from the Bronx, so that's why.
Passport coming in out of Queens, I guess, huh?
Woo. Nah, Bronx people are a whole different.
Okay, wait.
That is actually the jungle.
Wait, because I live in Florida, but I am from the Bronx, and I'm not your typical Bronx chick. I smile.
Yeah.
That concludes the show.
But I mean, can a man not be both? Because honestly, when I met my husband, I was 25. He was 5 years older than me. He gave me all of the elements that you're talking about in the bedroom, when you're a young woman, but he was also very respectful. He definitely has the gift of gab. He's very secure in himself, and that's carried on throughout the years. We've been together about 8 years now and been married for about 2. So I just feel like it really just depends on the experience and not one size fits all. And it really depends on the woman. And it's not really just on the man. It's really just based on the woman that you're approaching as well. Because going back to the New York thing, I'm from New York, and the way those guys approach those girls they could never step to me because you're getting shut down. I'm not even entertaining you. I'm walking away. But if any woman is entertaining that, it says a lot about herself as well.